Woo! Welcome to another episode of Drinks and Things. This is a very special episode for us. Normally, as you know, we like to drink, we like to think. We do more of the former and less of the latter. But today, we have a special guest, and I would like to say she is the queen of drinking. We have the one, the only, Jessi Smiles. She's joining us for Drinks and Things tonight. How are you doing, Jessi?
I'm good, but I don't know about the queen of drinking. That's not I love that title, but I'll take it. I'm doing good. I'm very drunk. I don't feel like you guys are drunk. I feel like you guys pussied out, and I feel like I came through.
Okay, well, challenge accepted.
Little coke.
I'm not going to show the label, but I have a cannonball of booze.
You always just kind of look the same whether you're drunk or not, so I don't know if you're actually drunk or you're not. You could be faking it.
Did you just notice that Al opened his bottle with his teeth?
Is that what happened?
The fans need to see how strong my jaw is.
And Richy, what are you drinking from? It looked like a fucking jug of cranberry juice.
It's a cannonball.
It's a grenade.
I'm not going to tell you
bottle of soy sauce.
I'm not going to tell you the company, but there's a guy that looks like this, and it says Cannon Blast. Oh, there you go. You are in Virginia right now? And so
I'm in Emporia, Virginia, which is in the middle of a lot of trees and a few people. So it's very exciting, and I'm happy to be here.
The tree to people ratio.
Why'd you choose to go there?
Oh, I'm here because my best friend Jen lives here. She lives here, and so I visit her. I haven't visited her in 2 years, but it was about that time. And yeah, I'm staying here until July 5th, I think.
Oh, nice.
That's like a 2-week trip.
I don't know what we're gonna do. We're gonna figure. Huh?
That's like a 2-week trip.
That's like 1 week.
That's a week.
What day is it? What day is it today?
Jen, can you read the bottle? Yeah. Sorry, got a request.
You don't know what the day is? You do know tomorrow's your birthday, don't you?
Tomorrow is not my birthday. Thursday's my birthday.
Oh, the 30th is. But still, you got to know you're close to your birthday.
Well, then you just ruined your argument because you said tomorrow's your birthday. Tomorrow's not my birthday.
No, yeah, but it doesn't ruin my argument. It just means I'm a bad friend and don't remember what day your birthday is.
My friend Jen, a.k.a. the production assistant, is laying on the fucking floor with a glass of wine. It's wine, right? Wait, but I wanted to guess what kind of wine. Hold on. Sauvignon Blanc. No, Chardonnay. Yes, bitch. Which one?
Okay.
Chardonnay, bitch. Oh, okay. Chardonnay.
In reality,
we're sophisticated here.
If you're guessing a white wine, you have 3 go-tos. You guessed 2, and you were right. So
No, with white wine, you mean?
Yeah, you got Pinot Noir, you got a Chardonnay, and you have something else that you said.
You got a Riesling, you got a Pinot Grigio, right? You got a Sauvignon Blanc.
I meant Grigio when I said Noir.
You got a Moscato. Could be. You don't know my life. It could have been anything. I'm a fucking wine connoisseur, and I don't want you to discredit me right now because I'm on a roll. This was a Chardonnay, and I guessed it.
You did just get schooled.
Are you going to talk about sports? Let's do it. I have no idea what you're talking about. Let's do it.
We're talking about sports? I was going to compliment. I was going to give you a round of applause. You just got 500,000 subscribers on YouTube. That's a huge deal.
I know, thank you. Yeah, that's super surprising.
We shall give a golf clap.
For your very genuine.
That's a golf clap.
I love the sophisticated claps. No, honestly, super weird, because you do something and you literally gave up. I gave up on YouTube. I was like, well, it's just not going to happen, It is what it is. But it just, it's so weird how you just keep doing things and then maybe one day people think it's cool. That's just so strange to me. And it's also just strange how the internet is people's job. That is super strange to me, always. Jen, are you okay? Are you about to throw up on the treadmill?
No.
She looks like she's about to throw up on the treadmill.
Did you say the treadmill?
She has a treadmill desk.
Oh, nice. That's cool.
Do you guys know what a treadmill desk is? Jen,
I do not know. I have no idea.
I have no idea.
Okay, but what's your best guess on what a treadmill desk is?
Well, It's a way to keep in shape, obviously. You don't have a chair, you're on a treadmill, you're constantly walking in front of your desk while you're doing your shit.
Okay, that's Alex's guess. Who's next?
We have treadmill desks in our office, so I know what a treadmill desk is.
Okay,
Alright, so
your vote is disqualified.
I'm out.
I like to think that a treadmill desk is something that trains you to do tech decks, where there's a little treadmill on your desk, and you constantly have like a truck deck skateboard, so you're like writing like checks and signing bills, and then you're just doing like, kick flips on the side.
That's what you want it to be, but there's no. That's what you really think it is.
Yeah, what do you think it was? That was the first question.
I said it's a little
you're
treadmill on a desk.
Alex,
I don't know what you're doing. What are you talking about?
Alex, no, that's a fucking phrase. Just let it go. No, a treadmill desk is like you're walking or whatever and doing whatever, but also the desk actually goes up and down like as you want it to, so you can adjust it, and then it just. I want one in my room, but also I think it would stick out like a sore thumb. But like Jen has a house where she can have like an office. I don't have that in Los Angeles. Jen, I'm concerned about you.
White people problems.
White people. I'm not white.
Alright, so Jessi, I for the occasion, I came up with a little joke. Alright? I need everybody to be quiet for it.
Did you write it down, or is it just in your head? God,
Jessi?
Okay.
Jessi, stop talking.
What? I can't. It's hard.
Des and Titch, can you guess what happens when I finish telling this joke?
I have no idea.
Jessi smiles.
I have no idea.
God damn it!
I don't
God
know.
damn it!
I don't get it.
How?
You're just supposed to
Why are you
smile.
not?
More effective, Alex.
What?
Why are you not getting
Okay.
the punchline?
Wait. I'm the only one in this equation that doesn't get the punchline. Just to be straight.
That is the punchline.
You're the punchline.
You are the punchline.
Okay, I'm sorry.
God fucking damn
That
it!
is too
Cut it!
much.
I have an honest question about that. I guess spoiler alert to your fans, Smiles is not your last name. Where the fuck did you determine, like, I don't want my own last name, that I'm gonna make up my own last name?
Okay, that's not how it happened, Richard. I thought you knew this story. What the hell? No, okay, so Smiles came because I have my Instagram name, Jessica Vasquez, which is my name. Shocker. And then I decided one day that on Instagram I smile sometimes. And I was like, oh, Smiles. This is way before I started anything on the internet. It was just like, had like hundreds like subscribers, followers. And I was like, oh, yeah, that's funny and witty. And my best friend at the time told me that was the dumbest fucking name she's ever heard in her entire life. And I said, I think you're wrong. I think that's a good name. And then I moved over to Vine, and my name was Jessi Smiles __. It was never like Jessi Smiles. It was like a whole username. And then it just became a thing. And it's super weird when people are like, are you Jessi Smiles? I'm like, honestly, I don't know. Like, who am I? You know what I mean? Because I'm not Jessi Smiles. So it's super fucking weird. But, yeah, that's how it all came to be.
Is Jessi Smiles more of like a persona?
Jessi Smiles is kind of a persona, but kind of, because I feel like in everyday life, I am who I am on the internet, except on certain points where I wouldn't want people to see like the more serious side of me, which is half the time just boring as fuck and not like saying things and being drunk and like making jokes. A lot of times I'm just like a normal person. That's Jessica Vasquez. But the person on the internet, I guess you're right. I guess that is Jessi Smiles. Well, I never thought about that. I'm like Beyonce with Sasha Fierce.
Are you, so the friend that told you that was the dumbest thing they've ever heard, are you still friends with that person?
Yeah.
Was it Jen?
Yeah, there's some of my
Was it Jen?
friends. I've been friends with them for like 15 years.
Jen?
No, Jen did not. No. Some of my oldest friends from Miami, they were the ones who were honest with me, and they reached out to me when I started Vine. They're like, listen, girl, I think you're funny in real life. I don't think you're funny on Vine. And I was like, you're crazy. I'm hilarious. Like, that literally was my mindset. I was like, you're insane. But now I look back at my Vines, and they were just atrocious. Like, just like how we're doing now, is just you have this longer format where you can talk to people and give context to things. On Vine, you couldn't do that. It was 6 seconds of, like, be funny, bitch, or else we hate you. Now I'm, like, just happy. Like, when I hit 500,000 subscribers on YouTube, I was like, that's the fucking coolest thing ever. It's fucking cool for people to just be able to have fun and get paid for it. That's how life should be. Not necessarily just drinking, But also, you should be paid for drinking. Drinking is fun.
At least you shouldn't have to pay to drink.
No, you should never have to pay to drink. That's why you gotta hide those labels, Richard. Get those sponsors.
Hey, that's why I'm doing. This is pretty good. This is pretty good.
I'm actually really bitter about Vine, and Al can attest to this. I came up with the idea of Vine before it was a thing, and this is no joke. I was like, we were just sitting at the house one night drinking, and I was like, dude, I really want to do this thing where it's, it's kind of like Facebook, but it's just videos, just quick videos, like, 5 or 10 seconds. And then I tried to make it, but I'm not smart enough to do it. And probably 5 or 6 months later, Vine came out. It got fucking huge.
Oh my God. Oh. Derick, can I tell you something that's going to piss you off? I feel like that's like every guy at like any like elite social media gathering that like meets me by the bathroom. It's just like, I had an idea and it didn't work. They just get so fucking mad. I get what you're saying because my brother has come up with a ton of apps that he says that people just like, because fucking making an app costs millions of dollars. And the fact of the matter is, Vine was something and now it's not. And it's just like.
Okay, Jessi. I didn't tell you about it because I want it to be spontaneous. I want it to be off the dome.
I hate being spontaneous.
All right, here we go. Drinks and Things segment called Roundabout. And the Roundabout is where each one of us asks you a question, and you have to go off the top of your head, answer it.
It's no big deal. My heart is pounding. Let's do it.
All right, so my question is... It's a marry, fuck, kill question. You know marry, fuck, kill?
I think I'm familiar with that.
Marry, fuck, kill. Ryan Phillippe, Ryan Reynolds, Ryan Gosling.
That's not hard. Okay. Kill Ryan Phillippe. Marry... maybe it is hard. Okay, no. No, it's not. Fuck Ryan Reynolds, marry Ryan Gosling. Okay, wait, what's the next one?
This one is... Really my goal for this question is to just... murder Titch and really lower his self-esteem. I don't know if you have any pet peeves or anything, but what was one thing that Titch did that you absolutely that you hated? Like, hated.
Okay. Richy, amazing person, one of the best people I've known. I think that one of the things I hated, and he knows this, is just like, he would always do this weird thing where I would have an opinion and he would have this like dedication to like crushing my opinion in his like hand. Like he would be like, "Here's your opinion, go fuck yourself." And then that was pretty shitty. So I think that was the thing I hated the most. That you like purposefully wanted to fuck with me, and I was like, God damn it. That was about it.
I honestly think that's just a Jeunesse thing because I think I do the same thing.
You just like to debate. I mean, it makes
sense. That's it.
Exactly.
That's all it is. I just like to debate.
Or as Richy says it, play devil's advocate.
All right, let me start by saying that if we ever have ideas before we film, I forget about them, and I don't ever come into this thing prepared. So I just thought of mine 2 seconds ago. From the first moment that you considered yourself like internet famous, what is like the sickest thing that you've done because of this?
Wow, but damn, that's kind of deep, Alex. Alex
doing
just sits back like uninterested and then like hits you with some shit. I think there's 2 moments that like defined like that I realized that something was actually happening, and that was when actual celebrities reached out to me and said like, wow, I would really like to see you or hear from you. And those 2 celebrities were Pharrell and Demi Lovato, and people that were like, Pharrell invited me to his studio and Demi Lovato invited me to her concert backstage. And those are like moments where I just like hung out with them and they were like telling me their favorite like content that I had posted online, and I was just looking at them like, what the fuck are these people even talking about? Like, you know what I mean? These people that don't have to be looking at my shit and they've seen my shit. People who are, I mean, for lack of a better term, famous. It's not that I haven't like realized I've met fans and it's been this amazing thing, but like when people, you always assume like, oh, I'm internet famous, that means it's not that real. You know what I mean? Like it's like, it's whatever. But then also when I met Dane Cook and he was like a person who was just like, I've heard about you. I've heard your name. And I was like, what? Like I've been watching you since fucking forever. And that was just like, just incredible moments of people who I've admired since I was young and that they recognized me for what I was doing. One, I never thought that was possible because I thought being an idiot on the internet was literally just like frowned upon. That was the craziest, or like the moment that was like the most bizarre for me, which is insane to think about, honestly, even now. Maybe it's because I'm drunk, but I don't know.
That's where we hope we end. That or liver failure for me.
You know, it's crazy because the internet does something now that it never did for anyone else. It gives that opportunity to people that I left fucking high school not knowing what the fuck I wanted to do. I had a job I hated. I didn't know what I wanted to do. I just knew that I wanted to have fun for the rest of my fucking life. And then it happened. So it's pretty fucking crazy, and I love that about the internet, where it validates everything you believe about life, which is just like, it could be fucking dope all the time.
Yeah.
As long as people are watching.
Well, yeah, of course. They don't watch, you turn to shit, right? Dude, I used to do competitions when I was in high school on YouTube, where I was like, if I hit 100 subscribers, I'm going to do this massive giveaway, and it's going to be the best thing ever.
We just hit 100 subscribers, so we're feeling pretty good
I
right
know,
now.
that's amazing. I saw that. Who came up with a name?
Alex did.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Of course I did.
Really?
Unless, of course, you don't like it. I think it was it.
Love it. It's great. Super clever.
All right, another week in the books, another drinks and things. Jessi, thank you so much for coming on with us. I think we learned a lot about you. I think we learned a lot about ourselves. We put videos out every Monday, and sometimes in between that. I will put our information down below. Jessi, obviously, I'm going to put your information down below as well. Subscribe to us, subscribe to her. Jessi, did you enjoy your time on Drinks and Things?
You know, it passes by so quickly because you genuinely are drunk. So, yes, I enjoyed my time thoroughly. Thank you very much, Richard. Back to you.
We learned a lot. I think we had a good time. We had too many drinks. Is there anything more that you can ask for?
That's a direct quote that I'm going to write above my...
Jessi, it's been fun. Boys, I will see you later.
Cheers.
Later.
Like, stop the camera.
It's my sign off, baby. Adios.